Welcome back, lottery fans. Today I'm going to be doing a group rundown. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done a group rundown, so I figured it's time to go ahead and do one. We'll do a group pick 3 rundown and a group pick 4 rundown. For those of you that haven't done these rundowns, these group numbers before, basically what I do is I go ahead and I do a pick 3 or a pick 4 rundown. We go ahead and we pick 6 numbers out of them, and they're not specific to any state or any country. It's basically if you have a pick 3 lottery or a pick 4 lottery in your state or your country, you go ahead and you play these numbers in your lottery, and hopefully the idea is that we all win a bunch of money together. You know, if we all play these numbers in our various different states, and we all, some of us are probably going to win some money, so that way we can all celebrate out of it. And as you know, if you've seen these before, you know I pick a subject to base these group numbers on. And today I'm going to be picking the back to school season. So it's back to school season for a lot of different people. Maybe you have family that are going back to school right now. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're taking some college classes, or you're doing some advanced learning classes. Either way, back to school season. And the way I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick these numbers is, as you always know, I pick a number that's related to the subject we're talking about. And if you caught yesterday's video, you'll have seen a bunch of dream words that I did related to back to school. So basically what dream words are is I take a word related to a subject. In this case, I was about 25 back to school related words. We translate those into lottery numbers. So if you see these words out in the wild, or you think about them, or you have dreams about them, the idea is you go ahead and play those numbers, and hopefully they'll win for you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick one off that list to go ahead and use for our pick 3 and our pick 4 rundown, and I'll tell you which word it is in a minute, but let's go ahead and get started here. So the date is back to school, so I'll do BTS for back to school as our date. I'm not picking any particular date, simply because back to school can be a bunch of different dates for different states or different countries. Some of you may have already been back to school last week, or some of you may be not going back to school until this week, or even 2 weeks time. So definitely, if you're not going back for another couple of weeks, lucky for you, because you get a couple more weeks of summer vacation. But that's why I'm just saying BTS. So, play these when you're, around the dates when you're going back to school, or your family's going back to school, whenever it is for you. And as always, this is going to be for all states and countries that have a pick 3 or a pick 4 lottery. So we'll do the pick 3 first, and we'll go ahead and we'll do the pick 4. And we're going to use the tic-tac-toe worksheet for both of those. If you don't already have this, you can download it for free from lotterypredictor.com. It's in the resources section. I'll leave a link down below in the description for that. But let's go ahead and get started. We're only going to use the one number, and I'm going to pick one word from that list. And so, as I said, if you haven't seen it already, definitely go ahead and check out yesterday's video. I'll leave a link down below in the description for that. Or you can go to the Lottery Predictor website. So pick up your favorite browser, go to lotterypredictor.com. And basically you should see that if you're watching this video right when I'm doing it, you'll see it as the main link on the actual site itself. So you'll see it right there, or you may just have to scroll down a little bit to one of the other news articles if it's a little bit later, if I publish some since then. But right now it's on the top of the list, so you go ahead and select that article, and once you go into it, you'll actually see a whole bunch of words here that I've actually gone ahead and done the pick 3 and pick 4 numbers for. So the number I'm going to be using is, and it's a little hard to focus there, understand. Let me go ahead and see if I can get that in focus for you guys, so you can actually go ahead and see these numbers here. There we go. So the number we're going to be using is the number for class. So we're going to use the pick 3 and the pick 4 number for class, because class is across all different types of education, so I think it's an applicable word. So we'll start with the pick 3. So the pick 3 number for class is 862. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use that in our rundown. So we'll start by doing 862 right there, and we're going to go ahead and we'll use our standard anti-clockwise counting up pattern to do this. So we'll start by putting 862 across in our base grid here in a diagonal pattern, top left to bottom right, like so, and then we'll count up from 2 in an anti-clockwise pattern. So starting in the bottom right here, anti-clockwise counting up. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, like so. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to use our mirror numbers this time, and if you don't know what the mirror numbers are, they are on this rundown worksheet, so you can go ahead and look those up on the rundown worksheet here. And we're going to use the mirror numbers to fill in our translated grid here. So we'll start with the 8. We'll look up the mirror number for 8. So 8 is on the top. The one underneath it is the mirror number, so that's a 3. So we'll put a 3 there. Same with 5. Top number is 5. Underneath it is a 0, so the mirror number is 0. 4. 4 is a 9, so put a 9 there. We've got 6. 6 is a 1. 6 is a 1. 3 would be an 8. 7 would be a 2. 8 would be a 3. And 2 would be a 7, like so. Now for the patterns for this group number, I'm going to stick to one of our traditional patterns that I like, especially when I'm using the anti-clockwise counting up pattern. The patterns I like are the horizontals straight across there. And I like this pattern because when we actually play this pattern, what I get is one of our original numbers in each line that we're playing here. So A62 goes across there, all 3 lines, so I get one of those numbers in each of those. So that helps us play that. So that gives, from our base grid, it gives us an 854, a 663, and a 782. And then we're going to go ahead and we'll play the same pattern again in our translated grid. The 3 horizontal straight across numbers like so. That will give us a 309, a 118, and a 237, like so. And those are the 6 numbers that we can now play in our Pick 3 lottery. So go ahead and play these numbers in your representative, your state or your country in your lottery. As I said, you don't have to play all numbers. You can play just a few numbers. You don't have to play every single Pick 3. You can play like the morning or the evening. And of course, you don't have to play from now till eternity. You can play just around the dates and when back to school is for you. All right, let's go ahead and we'll jump into the Pick 4 this time. And we're going to use the same word again. We're going to use the Pick 4 number for class. And we go ahead and fill in our sheet. Back to school is our dates, all countries, and states. And of course, we just need the one number. And that one number, the Pick 4 number for class is 2542. So we'll use the same pattern again. We're going to go ahead and use our anti-clockwise counting up. So we'll put 2542 from top left to bottom right in our base grid. And then we'll go ahead and count up from that bottom right number. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2. And when we're all the way around, we're going to just keep going in a spiral pattern anti-clockwise to fill in these last 2 spots, 3 and 4, like so. And just like the Pick 3, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our mirror numbers. So we'll look up the mirror number 2, which is a 7. Put a 7 there. Mirror number 7 is 2. Mirror number 6 is 1. Mirror number 5 is 0. 8 would be 3. 5 is 0. 3 is 8. 4 is 9. 9 is 4. 4 is 9. 9. 3 is 8. 0 is 5. 1 is 6. And 2 is 7. Like so. So those are mirror numbers filled out. And you probably guessed it, simply because I did this on the Pick 3. As you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use our horizontal patterns to pick our numbers here, like so. So for our back to school Pick 4 numbers, the first numbers we're going to pick are a 2765, then an 8534, then a 9443, and a 0122. And those are the 4 numbers that we picked from our base grid. And then we're going to pick 4 more numbers from our translated grid. And of course, we're going to pick those horizontal numbers again. Because as I said, this gives me one number from that base number that we did, the 2542. Each line gets one number from that. So we're seeing representation there out of that. So our translated grid gives us a 7210, a 3089, a 4998, and a 5677, like so. Alright, and there we have it. Those are our Pick 4 numbers. So there we have the Pick 3 and the Pick 4 group numbers. go ahead and play them. Definitely leave me a comment below if you play these in your state or your country and you win some money off of these, or they start hitting in your state or country. I'd love to hear that. Of course, if you like the group numbers, you like these rundown videos, you like the prediction videos I'm doing, definitely give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I love to see all those numbers going up as I see you all liking and subscribing. It's fantastic to see that. And that's it. If you're going back to school, or you have family going back to school, good luck. Study hard. Get good grades. It's very important. Make your way in life and to move forward. For those of you that study hard and work hard, good things always come. So definitely go ahead and enjoy your education. That's it. I'll be back later with some more rundowns. Good luck, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.